What's up, Aaron Gibson? How you doing, boo? It's Wednesday, and women want to know. What do women want to know? Wait, let me turn this music off in my earpiece. Today is Wednesday, and today's Women Want to Know topic is, why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? Now, normally I don't talk about things like this because I really don't care if someone has an interracial relationship. My thing is, don't use black women as an excuse to why you do what you do. If anything, let that be your preference. But don't blame black women for the things that you are doing. We have nothing to do with that. But I want to hear from the fellas. We always hear stuff like, see, black women too strong or too this. That's why we do what we do. So I don't believe in that crap. If that's your preference, let that be your preference. But do not go blaming black women for the choices and decisions that you make. Hey, J. Lee Thomas, how you doing today? It's Wednesday, and women want to know, why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? Mind you, I have no problem whatsoever with interracial relationships and marriages and things like that. I have family members that are mixed and things like that, but it gets to me when a black man say, well, black women do this, so that's the reason why we do that. And somebody brought this to my attention this morning. They sent me a message of, I think it was Nick Cannon, talking about why black men don't want to date black women, but want to date white women. So I'm just interested to hear what you guys have to say. What's up, John Sands? Hi, Christopher Yates. Hey, Matthew Porter. It is Wednesday, and women want to know, why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? I want to know what you guys think about that. Somebody brought this to my attention this morning. Like I said, I normally do not talk about interracial dating because it's really, you love who you love. But let that be your preference. Don't go blaming other people for why you choose to do what you're doing. Hi, Deveron Davis. Antoine Parks, what's up, my dude? It is Wednesday, and women want to know. I don't have any music today, but I just want to know how y'all feel about this. Why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? Please let us know. I'm sure everybody want to know. Everybody's going to be here for the comments, but I'm just curious as to why we always hear, things like that. You always get a black man that's ranting about why he decided to leave black women alone and da-da-da-da-da. And, those are based off his experiences. You can't really blame all or one whole group of women just because of your experiences. Every woman is not the same, obviously. But I'm just curious as to why. Hi, Ely Jonelle. Is that how you pronounce your name? Why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? Let me know. It is Wednesday, and women definitely want to know. This is a hot topic. Ely says, why you think black men leave them alone? Well, that's why I'm asking. I'm asking you, why do you guys use black women as an excuse to why you date outside of your race? Now, if that is your preference, or if you do not have a particular type, that's absolutely fine. But when you go saying, well, I'm not going to date black women no more because they too difficult, or they too, so I'm dating them. You try to throw it in our face or rub it in our face or try and threaten us with it. Give me 1 second, my nose running. You try to threaten us with that, so we just want to know. Ely says, it is a status of success. Hi, KO King. Hi, Joseph. How you doing? Roy Smith was popping. So Eli said it's a status of success. So that's the reason why you guys blame black women. Like, well, I'm not gonna date black women anymore. I'm gonna date outside of my race because of a status of success. What happened to your own status of success? Roy Smith says it's not an excuse, then ninjas just want a white girl. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I got some friends that's white. I have different friends of different races, ethnicity groups, all of that. That's all good. I don't have a problem with that. But let that be your preference. Don't blame a black woman or a specific group of women for your decisions. Ladrina McGee, how you doing? Anthony Johnson, what's poppin'? Rosetta Staten, what's up? Bernetta Phillips, hey boo. Ali King, what's up? Eli said, oh no. What? I mean, you said it's a status of success. Rosetta says success. Bernetta says lame asses. Roy Smith says when a ninja says it's because of black women, it's because they have dealt with more than their share of angry black women and think it's greener on the other side. Scam likely calling me. No, thank you. Right, they think it's greener on the other side. And I'm sure there are angry black women, but at the same time, how could you blame a whole group of black women based off your small number of experiences with black women? And I could see how they will probably think it's greener on the other side because, it's just a sense of curiosity, I think. But let that be your preference. You can't just go blaming people for why you doing what you're doing. Ely says, name one black successful man that has a black woman. Denzel Washington. Bernetta says they're still trying one up massing them. I just think it's funny when, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to me that there's more black men dating outside of their race than there is black women dating outside of their race. And I don't know the statistics on that. That's just what I'm seeing. What's up, P. Wilson? How you doing? So correct me if I'm wrong on those statistics, but it just seems like they want to blame black women for that or use black women as an excuse or try to use that phrase in particular as a threat to us, like, well, I'm going to, as if we supposed to be like, no, don't leave. To be honest, they could have your raggedy ass. You could go over there with them with your bad credit, your 3 or 4 baby mamas, you ain't got no car, you probably ain't got no job. They could have you. No, I'm just joking. Ali KOK says there's no fault by one may have had experiences to make them become that way, but that's their ignorant ways because love don't have a color. Throw a whole group. That's just shade to help them with their own insecurities. That's what it sounds like to me. That's exactly what it sounds like to me because if I chose to date outside of my race, I'm not gonna say, well, black men don't make enough money or they dysfunctional or they have a messed up background or they family messed up. It's just gonna be my choice and my preference. I'm not gonna just use black men as an excuse of what I'm doing to justify it. That doesn't justify what you're doing, if you ask me. Bernetta says trying to. Let me go back. Oh, they still trying to up Manson. They want to be down, huh? I don't care, like I said. Bye. With your bad credit and no job and no car and you got all these things that you need and you can't get that off on a black woman, that's probably why you're using that as an excuse. But like I said, I have no issue with interracial dating, but let that be your preference. Don't go blaming people for why you're doing what you're doing. Hi, Stephanie Booker. Hi, Irma Peg. How you doing today? It's just funny to me when you hear black men saying those type of things as if their mother isn't black, their sisters, their aunties. And I get it. We come from a background of dysfunction on certain levels because of our history. But why use us an excuse, or why try to justify an interracial relationship because of black women? Like, if you that man enough to do, if you feel like you can do whatever you want to do, let it be because that's what you want or that's your preference, you know? So, yeah, I'm just saying, somebody brought this to my attention this morning, and like I said, I usually don't get off into this because I have a lot of different friends of different races, different backgrounds, and there's I'm not biased or anything like that. I just do not like when black men use that as an excuse to want to date outside of their race. Let it be what you want, big dog. We ain't tripping off of it like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not the last black man walking the earth, you know? And most of the time, hi Sanaya Smothers, how you doing? Most of the time, a person, like KO was saying, they have deep insecurities within themselves. So you think just because you going off into that other relationship, that you're gonna be living your best life? No, you probably got some issues that you need to deal with on a personal level before you can be happy with anyone. So it don't matter if you're going outside of your race and you think it's gonna be greener on the other side. No, fix yourself. Bernarda says all black men don't have bad credit. No, I'm just talking about the one. It be the main ones that say stuff like this. They be having jacked up credit, be super needy, don't got nowhere to live, and all of that crap. Hi, Reggie Hunter. How you doing? And congratulations on your show you did. It seemed to turn out to be a success. But it's Wednesday, and women want to know, why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? Rosetta, Goddess of Earth Status, said, plenty of broke black men with white women and plenty of rich black men with black women. Success isn't the reason. Self-hate, lack of strength, and insecurities are the reason. And that sounds about right to me. Definitely, that success definitely can't be a reason. Like, you gotta have your own success anyway. And most successful women in other races, what makes you think they want an unsuccessful or somebody who's not up to par where they at in life? What makes you think they want you? I mean, you only gonna get a certain caliber of woman with that attitude anyway. Hi, Sade Williams, how you doing today? It is Wednesday, and women want to know, why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? Somebody brought this to my attention this morning, and I thought I would elaborate more on it because it seems like it's a big deal in our community. People always talking about it and using it as a excuse to justify why they date outside of their race or want to give up on their own race. Hi, Steve-O. How you doing, friend? Ali says, right, you got to be ambitious. Exactly. So if you're not ambitious and you go seeking another woman outside of your race that is ambitious, what is the difference there between an ambitious black woman and an ambitious white woman? Let me know. Or other race. You don't have to necessarily be white. Hi, Earl Spinks. How are you doing today? I'm just wanting to know, why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside their race? Bernarda says, who and what defines success? No, earlier someone says, let me go back to it. Somebody said the reason why they do it is status of success. That's what they said. That's what their comment was. Hi, Brandon Smith. Hi, Ronell. How you doing today? They think of success. Then he said, name one black man, name one black successful man that's with a black woman. And I said, Denzel Washington. There's plenty of successful black men who are with black women. Brandon Smith says, I love all women no matter what race. And that's good. I'm just saying, why use black women as an excuse to justify you dating outside of your race? If you want to date outside your race, let that just be your preference. You don't have to blame one group of women, from bad experiences. Bernarda says, a job, a car, a house. I guess that's what sums up success. It depends on a person's individuality, like what success means to them. But that was the response that somebody gave me as a reason why black men date outside of their race. Look, like I said, it don't bother me none. As long as it's not my man, on some stuff like that. But I don't care. If that's what you want, that's what you want. But don't try to blame a black woman to justify your decisions. That's all what I'm saying. And like I said, somebody brought this to my attention this morning. They sent me a video of Nick Cannon talking. He was on an interview saying that black men do not want to date black women, but they want to date white women instead. And that's fine. I mean, we've come so far where, that is taking place, and we see that every day, to where it's not, it don't look like it's something wrong with it. But why do black men use black women as an excuse to do it? Or they try to threat black women with that. Hi Janelle, how you doing? Hi Sandra, happy belated birthday. Hi Ariel Calvin, how you doing today, boo? Why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? That is today's Women Want to Know topic. Ali KOK says, it's a hot topic. I feel you just created a platform for opinions. I'ma not bother you. It is a hot topic, and I do want to hear other people's opinion. I think everybody needs to hear each other out and try to make sense of it, because obviously it's a big deal. Bernada says, oh, Becky with the good hair is a sign of success, is what they were saying. That's what somebody said. That's what one of the black men said, that it's the status of success, them having a white woman on their side versus a black woman on their side. But there's a lot of black women who are successful. Hi, David King. Today's Women Want to Know topic is, why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race, or as an excuse to try to justify why they date outside of their race? Or why do black men try to threat black women with that line, I'm going to get me a white woman? Why do black men try to threaten us with that, as if we're going to be like, no, stay? We probably don't need you anyway. Like, you probably hurting us anyway, so go ahead. I'm just joking. What's up, Blocks Up? How you doing? Today's Women Want to Know topic is, why do black men use black women as an excuse to date outside of their race? I'm going to be getting off of here in a little bit, y'all. I'm just curious to know. Brandon Smith says, Nick Cannon married Mariah Carey, who would listen to him, and now he got a chick named Brittany Bell. Who is she? I have no idea. I really don't keep up with celebrity relationships, but I don't know. Somebody sent me a video this morning of Nick Cannon. He was having an interview, and he was saying that black men do not want to date black women, but rather date white women. And that's the reason why I decided to elaborate more, or maybe get more opinions and start a discussion around this topic, because obviously it's a hot topic and women want to know. Women definitely want to know. Instead of black men being like, well, it's my preference, or I don't really have a type, I don't discriminate against any, they use black women as an excuse as to why they do that. So ultimately, that lets me know you're not really happy with that decision that you made anyway, because you're using it as an excuse. You're using black women as an excuse. Did somebody try to get on? Request to be in broadcast. Ronell. Black women. The black family is the biggest threat to white supremacy. It's an attack on both sides. We are raising a nation of women that hate black men. What's up, Ronell?
I just wanted
So
to
did
say,
you?
man, I just want to say a lot of people just afraid to own up to their own mistakes and a lot of things in a lot of areas and everything. You can't really you can't really change nothing unless you know the roots of something for real, for real. And the roots of that situation is a lot of white folks had a lot of experience at relationships when we was going through slavery and everything. So a lot of people still brainwashed by a lot of things that's been going on in the world and everything. So they lack on relationship areas and all that. So some people, I mean, even males and females. So I mean, you can't really blame nobody for real. For real, you just gotta be willing to learn and accept your mistakes and learn from.
That's what's up. I appreciate you commenting. I was just wondering because I hear it all the time. I'm sure you've heard it before too. Like, man, see, that's why.
I mean, but that's why people think like that because I mean, like I said, when white people have more experience at relationships and everything, they'll look at a white person and be like, dang, that's how I want my wife to be or anything or that's how I want my wife to act or whatever, whatever. But like I said, when people lack in that area and we fail to help each other and everything, it'll never happen.
I hear that. I thank you for your opinion. I'm finna read some more of these comments and then we're gonna elaborate more, okay?
All right.
Okay, Ronell gave us his opinion. Blocks up says, "Hey there, I don't know because I've never dated a pale skinned lady from the Caucasus Mountains." Ali KO King says she a sexy ass model from Guam. Hi Lisa King, hi Darlicia. Today's women excuse to why they date outside of their race. David King says most black people hate being black, so by dating outside of their race, their kids will be lighter or somehow it will take away the self hate. And that's something you can't run away from. How could you run away from the color of your skin? You're gonna be that's a miserable life to live if you're just unsatisfied with yourself. Like another dating another person outside of your race, that won't make you happy ultimately. I mean it'll feel good for a certain amount of time, but after that first stage is of they call it the honeymoon stage where you first fall in love and everything seems good. After all of that, you're gonna be back to hating yourself. So it just to each his own. But this is a good topic, and I just wanted to go live and hear what you guys had to say. I'm gonna hop up off of here. I got some work that I've been doing. I've been uploading videos. I'm off work today. Obviously, it's just too cold, and I hope everybody have a great day. I hope everybody stays sucker free. I hope everybody is accomplishing their goals so far this year. And thank everybody for supporting me with my quote unquote podcast, whatever you want to call it. It's still in the beginning stages, but I've been getting tremendous support. I've been getting messages on different topics and things like that. So if it's anything that you want to talk about, just hit me up in the messenger and we will talk about it. I can invite you on live so we can talk more about it. And I just want to say, y'all better stay sucker free and stay warm. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day.